Are You Smarter Than Ride the Wave Media is presented by Pete's Pop. Pete's Pop, located on 151 Benefit Street in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Pete's Pop has the world's most exotic chips, candy, and soda under one roof. Check out their Instagram at Pete's Pop, that is PETEZPOP, for their wide selection or to place an online order. Welcome back to another episode of Are You Smarter Than Ride the Wave Media, the game where we put Ride the Wave Media personalities up against the fans, because, you know, a lot of guys come at each other in the comment section where everybody's a keyboard warrior, everybody's going to get the last say, but here we have it. If you think you are legitimately smarter than some of the Ride the Wave Media clowns that we have working for us, this is your time to do it. Today we have Team Doink versus Duane's Disciples. Team Doink consists of Ride the Wave's Joe Stafford, Pat Seiner, and Spencer Smith. And we have Duane's Disciples. Sinier definitely said that wrong. I can't read or spell. Doesn't matter. We have Nick, Steve, and Steven on Duane's Disciples. Before we start the game, let's learn the rules. It's going to be 3 rounds of original questions. The questions are going to get harder as the rounds continue. First round, each correct answer is worth 10 points. Second round, 25 points. Third round, 50 points. And then the final round is what we call a wager round. We'll explain that later in the show. However, if a team answers an incorrect answer, then the other team has the chance to steal, and they will receive all total points for a given answer. All right, let's get this underway. Duane's Disciples, you guys are going to be up first. So here we go. After I say the final word, your 45 seconds start. You can talk with your teammates, but who's your designated speaker? Nick?
Yeah.
All right, so he'll just give the final answer whenever you guys come to a conclusion. First round's worth 10 points, and the questions get harder as the game progresses. Winner moves on. Simple as that. All right, round 1 for Duane's Disciples. Where did the infamous Malice in the Palace take place?
That was Malice in the Palace. That was when Ron Artest went in the stands and beat the crap out of everyone. So, oh God, was it at Indiana? No, it was just Nick. I think it was Detroit.
I trust you. I was guessing. I only know football and hockey.
Yeah, I'm saying Detroit.
Final answer?
Yeah, Detroit. Final answer.
Detroit is correct. That is 10
Good job.
points
Good job.
for
Yes.
Duane's Disciples. Doink is up. Your question is, what country was Kyrie Irving born in?
Australia.
Australia, final answer. I have no idea.
Correct. Not a lot of people know that. People forget. Kyrie's anti-national. Does not want to play for Australian national team.
That's racist.
I don't think that's the word for it. But unpatriotic, if that's a word. All right, Duane's Disciples, you guys are up. We have crawl, backstroke, and butterfly, different methods in which sport?
Swimming.
Right? Yeah.
We like to start these off easy, get people's confidence
Yeah,
up so you look like
I'll go-
morons later when you're just sitting there staring at your TV or computer.
Yeah, swimming. Final answer.
Swimming is correct, 10 points. Second question of the first round for Team Doink. What term is used in tennis when the score is 40-40?
Oh, fuck.
Why? You gave him a diving question.
Doesn't matter. You could argue swimming and tennis are equally as unimportant sports.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm just thinking like tennis. So like 45 love. That makes no sense. That has nothing to do with it.
The score is 40-40.
Is it draw? No, it's not draw.
Pat is trying to say deuce. I can read his lips. And deuce?
Is that your final answer? I don't know why you can't talk, but
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, deuce. Yeah. Deuce.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sure.
Deuce is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. We sports.
Who's up? Disciples are up. What NFL team won the first ever Super Bowl?
Packers, right? You guys gonna talk? I'm like 99% sure it's the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Packers final answer.
Yeah.
It's correct. All right. And then once the second round hits, then we'll start cooking. All right. Last question, first round. What team replaced the Seattle Supersonics in 2008?
Thunder.
City Thunder.
Yeah.
All right. A clean sweep, as we've been seeing lately throughout the first round of all these episodes. 30-30, heading into round 2. Points are now worth 25 points instead of 10 points. Questions get a little harder. People get a little madder because I'm asking harder questions. It's as simple as that. It's ebbs and flows. You just deal with it. All right. First question for Duane's disciples. What team do the Harlem Globetrotters play every single game?
Oh God,
Oh no.
I haven't been to a Globetrotters thing in God knows how long.
Steve, do you know? Because I definitely don't. Oh shit. I have absolutely no clue.
Yeah.
No answer?
I don't even
Anything,
know.
Steve? No.
All right.
Yeah,
It's going to go on to Team Doink. Which team do the Harlem Globetrotters play every single game?
Washington Generals.
Washington Generals, final answer.
It's correct. 25 points to Doink.
Damn.
We're gonna carry right now.
Yeah. Doink, you guys are back up. Which country has won the FIFA World Cup the most times?
Brazil.
Brazil, final answer. Holy fuck.
The Michael Jordan of trivia.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, Duane's disciples, you guys are back. What position did Major League slugger Hank Aaron play during his career?
Oh, I don't know anything about baseball. God. That's
Yeah,
you, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you're baseball. What position? All right, well, we got like 1 in 9
Somewhere in
chance, right?
midfield. First base to third base.
Just choose one, Nick.
First base, final answer.
Incorrect. Back to Doink. They could blow this one out of the water. What position did Hank Aaron play throughout his career?
It's either outfield or third base.
I'd go outfield. I'm not entirely sure.
Outfield is not an appropriate answer. There are 3
All right,
outfielders.
3. Okay. I thought I would get away with that. So it wouldn't be center.
You have 5 seconds with a steal, then I need
Third?
one.
Just go third. Third base, final answer.
Right field is the correct answer. No points for either team. You guys got all confident that you slipped the first round. Oh, why are these questions so easy? How many losses did Muhammad Ali have during his entire boxing career? Famous record.
Oh,
One, right?
2.
oh man. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. You want to roll with 4?
4? I don't think it's 4.
Dude, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on this one.
1 or 2. All right, 2, final answer.
Incorrect. Disciples, chance to steal.
5.
Is it 5?
I know for sure. It's 5.
Final answer.
5 is the correct answer. Disciples
I
can
was
get back in
between 4
this
and
game.
5.
Disciples are 25 points out, heading into, I believe, is the last couple questions of the second round. All right, Disciples, you're up. How many MVP awards has Kobe Bryant won in his career?
What's that?
I feel like this.
Are
is
we counting the
something I should
co?
know.
Oh wait, that was All-Star game. Jesus. I think it's 3. I
What
think.
about you?
I'm saying 3 or 4.
3. All right,
I'm
you wanna
saying
go 3?
3. Yeah.
All right, 3 final answer.
3 is incorrect. Doink, you have a chance to steal.
Is it 1? I thought it was 2.
It's 1.
1. All right, 1, final answer.
That is correct. He is only a 2008 MVP. Steve Nash has won more MVPs than Kobe Bryant. All right, last question of the second round. Back to Doink, I believe. Yeah. What team has lost 4 Super Bowls in a row?
The Bills.
I didn't know if
I knew
that
that one.
was as well known.
Yeah.
All right, heading into the last round, this one appears to be a blowout.
Yeah.
However, there have been blowouts in episodes before. I'm not sure when this is going to air, but if this is the first episode you've been seeing this, you look at the suggested right here and you see watch these other episodes, you'll see how important the last round really is. The game's never over till it's really over. So Disciples still very much in it. 130 to 55 entering the third round. Disciples, you are up. So I'm not going to lie, heading into this round, I had to reach deep into the internet. I was on page like 7 of Google,
God.
which is the most extensive research I've ever done. But we're going to start out with Duane's Disciples. What is the maximum number of clubs that a player may carry in their bag during a round of golf? We're going
This
deep
is a
into
major sport?
sports. Yeah.
This is brutal.
Do you think Tiger Woods is an athlete?
I'm saying 12.
That's what I was thinking. What?
Too high.
Do I 11?
I don't know. That's not too high.
Yeah.
Well, how
I
many
think
irons
12.
do you have? There's like what? Like,
I think
I'm
12.
I'm gonna go with 11. I feel like 11 solid.
That's it. Yeah.
11.
Incorrect. Doink for the steal.
I think it's 14.
Look, it's either 13 or 14.
I'm going.
What do you want to go with? What do you want to go with? You choose.
14 final answer.
Go for it. Yeah.
14 is correct. This is a 50-point round.
I knew that one.
Jesus.
All right. Back to Doink for another 50-point question. Who was the NBA Coach of the Year trophy named after?
Larry O'Brien.
No.
Thank you.
Is that final answer?
I didn't say final answer.
Larry O'Brien?
No.
Uh,
I said I wasn't saying final answer.
30 seconds.
We gotta think early NBA.
You want to go Red Auerbach?
Yeah, sure. Red Auerbach final answer.
Red Auerbach is correct.
Wow.
Another 50 points for Doink. They're just running away
Did you
with
know
it.
that one?
I kind of knew just because of 2K Sims.
Back to the Disciples. You guys said you knew football. Let's hope so because it's a football question. Which former NFL player was nicknamed the Refrigerator?
He was on the Steelers.
Perry. No, he wasn't. He was on the Bears.
Oh,
Idiot.
I'm
What?
thinking this is the boss.
Refrigerator Perry. What's
Yeah,
his first name?
close enough.
Yeah, that close enough. All right, yeah.
How many total medals has Michael Phelps won in his Olympic career?
Final answer: a shit ton.
Fair is fair.
7.
Oh man.
God,
It
24.
was how many gold medals?
I guess.
How many total medals? There is a famous picture in which all medals are being shown.
19.
It's 20.
I don't know.
24 seems like a good, even answer. Yeah, 24. Final answer.
Incorrect. On to Disciples.
I think it's 21 and 19.
I was thinking 21.
I think it's 21. Yeah, 21 final.
Both incorrect. The final answer is 28. He has won 23 gold.
Holy shit.
And just a lot of and he's pretty good at swimming. Simple as that. All right, last two questions. The third round, we have what MLB team has the most losses of all time?
Reds. I feel like the Reds suck.
Well, you got to think of what teams have been around the longest
Yeah, true.
because they probably accumulated more
Yo,
losses.
it's definitely low key gonna be like the Sox or Yankees.
Might be the. I don't know.
Steve, you know.
I want to say Cubs, but I don't want to say that.
Oh, that's true. The Cubs were trash.
Yeah.
I think the Cubs is honestly
Cubs,
the solid answer. Yeah, Cubs. Final.
Incorrect on Doink for steal.
I'm thinking Detroit Tigers.
Oh, the Tigers?
Yeah.
Got a final answer?
Cool. All right. Yeah, Detroit Tigers final answer.
The Philadelphia Phillies was the correct answer, getting over 10,000 losses, showing why Philly is just scumbag trash. Final answer. Final question for Doink. Which NHL player has the second most points behind Wayne Gretzky in NHL history?
Mario Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux. Final answer.
Correct on to
Ooh.
Disciples.
I thought the same thing. Steve, do you know?
Oh, actually, I know the answer, I think, now.
Morty?
Is it Yager?
No.
Datsuk? Yager?
No.
No. How much time we got?
8 seconds.
Yager. Go with Yager.
Yager, final answer.
Yager is correct.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, I told you.
All right, so let me just 230 to 155 heading into the
See, we
last
got enough. We just got it
final
all
round.
enough.
The final round, also known as the wager round rules, are as follows. So before the round starts, teams must let the host know how many points that they are going to wager. They can wager as minimum as 1 point or go all the way up to the maximum amount of points that this team has entering the round. It is going to be 1v1. There's no help from teammates during this. The closest answer to the correct answer without going over is the winner of the round. Think of Price is Right. If the correct answer is $20, one team guesses $21 and the other team guesses $18. Technically, $21 is closer to 20 than 18 is, but because they went over, whoever answered 18 would be the winner. Most points after 4 rounds is the winner.
If you don't know what the question is.
Do we know what the sport is, like, at all?
No,
It is a
he's not gonna
sport, I
tell us
can
anything.
confirm.
Hold on, hold
No,
on.
thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
That's all the hints I'm going to give.
Jeopardy
Honestly,
category.
I'm willing to take it if you guys are fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to risk it all.
Yeah,
Wait, so
I'll
who's
go.
Fire. So,
I'll go. Yeah.
Nick? You said you're going.
Yeah. Am I like? So what do I do? Send you a message?
Wait, who's
Instagram or
going
something like
for Doink?
Spence, you've been on fire this round. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
All right. So wager and the correct answer in 30 seconds. How many total home runs were hit in the 2019 MLB season? Clock starts now. Message me your wager, your answer, and we'll get the results going. Entering the last round, it is 230 to 155. Team Doink has wagered 1 point, while the Disciples have wagered 155 points. This is all or nothing, because if
All
the
or nothing.
Disciples get this and they win,
If you bet, if you gotta like go big, you, like it's the final question. You have to go big.
both of your answers are astoundingly low. The correct answer is, let me pull it up, 6,776. It's coming down to who had the smaller number. We had
Wait, it would be smaller number or larger number?
yeah,
we're
well,
both
smaller
under.
number loses either way.
Yeah.
We got.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm trying to find this. Oh wow! With a 40-point victory, we have the Disciples guessing 569 points, 69 home runs, wagering all their points. And Team Doink wagered 1 point and guessed 529. And yeah, I mean, Disciples, they wagered
I'm
all.
telling you, magic number 69.
Final Jeopardy supposed to work.
So final score is 300 to 229 Disciples. Last second edition pulls away with the win. And Ride the Wave is absolutely stunned. Rug pulled out from underneath him.
Wait, but like, both got it wrong.
What?
I didn't.
Wrong.
So it's. I figured both of us were not going to get that answer right. So that's why I wagered 1 point, but it's the lowest to the answer. It's the closest to the answer.
Yeah, so the answer is like 6,000 something. He guessed 569, you guessed 529. That is 40 points. I mean 40 numbers closer to 6,000 whatever. Disciples ran away with this one at the end.
I have a question though. Like for the medals thing, no one got that question right.
So no points.
Exactly. So nobody get either of those answers right either.
Yeah, I'm totaling up how many correct answers you guys have. You want me to read through the stat sheet? I will.
Nah.
10, 25, 25, 25, 130, 50, 50, minus 1. And then we got 10, 10, 10, 25, 50, 50, 155. Add them up. I mean, you guys lost.
It's like if nobody got the medal question right, how did they get the final question right without being wrong?
No, it was Final Jeopardy is the closest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like the last round's a little different. Congratulations to Duane's disciples as they move on to the semifinal round, beating Ride the Wave's own team Doink. 8 seed beats the 1 seed, so we'd like to see that happen. They will be facing the winner of Goat Milk versus Hightower's Homies, which you can watch on Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to the Boston's Big 3 podcast. All you do is go to your podcast app, type in Boston's Big 3. As you can see right here, it'll come up as the first option. You select Boston's Big 3. You click that purple subscribe button. While you're here, scroll down, go to 5-star review. And then if you're even feeling that more generous, go to write a review. Write us a review. And tell your friends to watch us. We appreciate the support. We're slowly growing. We're building a big fan base. We'll take all the help we can get.